Okay, all right. I want to do a quick demo on the cooking systems that I have and the ones that I prefer and a new one that I just got. So I'm going to show you the stove that I used to use when I would go camping, and I wanted to go with the lightest gear possible. I did take this unit a few times into the backcountry, and this thing is just regular pumping style stove. This is a Peak 1 multi-fuel, and it burns white fuel, Coleman fuel, including gasoline, regular gas, just about everything. You probably put whiskey and it'll burn it. So this is a more like a survival type of thing. You know, if you don't have one fuel, you have another. But it's a little scary because every time you turn this thing on, and you better move back. I turned this. You know, it was raining one night. I wanted to make some coffee in the tent, and I was in the middle of nowhere by myself. And I said, "Okay, a little coffee." Pump this thing up, got it ready, and turn it on. And the flames were a little crazy like they are now. It takes a while for it to go down to a blue flame. But what happened was that when I turned it on, I had it a little bit too close to the tent and almost burnt a hole in the tent. And it scared the hell out of me. I said, no way. So I turned it off, and I said coffee in the morning outside the tent. Look, I turned it off and it's still going because it has some residue fuel in the burning area there, and it still does it. So you know, it might be reliable. Once it goes into blue flame, it cooks like pretty good. You can toast bacon and cook eggs and do, you know, boil water and everything. But you know, the flame, it's a little bit out of control. So I'm going to get rid of the air pressure in the tank and let it die out, because I don't really trust this thing. And see, it's already it's still burning. So it's dying down, but there it goes. It's not the most reliable, and it's you know, you can get burned, and if you burn a hole in your tent and it starts raining or maybe snowing, you know, you never know what's going to happen. So I'm going to put this over here. I hardly use it. I'm probably going to give it away or sell it or donate it or something. Then I went and got myself a sterno system, and I've had this for quite a few years. Real simple, just a can and a little base. It goes together like that. And to minimize the weight, I don't take the pan, the plate anymore. I don't even take the cover for the pot, because it's just to heat up water, and you use your mountain food there. You know, you're in the packet and you only heat water. So what I would do, either take this setup and just put the can in there, turn it on, you know, close it up, and yeah, it would boil, but man, it would take about easy 6 minutes. So then I wanted to reduce the weight, like I'm always doing, and I said, okay, by the way, I've had this stand, my God, I bought this in the 70s from Dick Sepek, from the original Dick Sepek in Southgate, California, the first store they ever had. The first open, and they had all kinds of good stuff in there, and they had surplus equipment that you can buy. So I bought this from them, and I keep it pretty clean. It's almost new. So, but it's a little bit extra weight, and then to reduce it, I went to this side, this thing. Now you flip it over, put it in position there, okay, and then you put your pot on top, and you can heat up the water that way, and I've done that several times with no problem. But again, you're working with a very slow flame in the wick, and then to turn it off, well, yeah, you have to drop your hand in the hole there, and just take this off, and then cap it, and you turn off the flame. I used it quite a lot. I'm okay with it, you know. It's a little on the slow side. I mean, you're in the mountains, you're relaxing, you're hunting. Yeah, so what? You don't have to be in a hurry. You can just use this system. But and it has a couple of little plates that go across. They're already cut, and you can set it in there. But it's extra weight, and I'm always trying to find the lightest system. So today I was in the area, and I went to Sport Chalet, and they had this system, the jet boil, and this is the zip model. It says zip right there, and what it is just a smaller cup, which is just ideal for me. And everything, the canister, the base, the burner, everything fits in here, and I already turned it on. It works beautifully. I understand that the can lasts about 2 hours of continuous use. I'm not sure, but this thing boils water within 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes, no more than that. And yeah, if you're in different altitudes and different temperatures, it might take a little longer. That goes without saying. But so this can could last you probably a couple of seasons if you don't do a lot of cooking. All I do is just heat up water for coffee and the food. That's about it. And then you can take it off this here and just use it as a regular cup and drink it and whatever. So now what I want to do is show how the setup comes down, and then let's talk about my favorite topic, is the weight. So this thing comes off, and the way I figured the best way to set it up is that move this down a little bit, and this thing folds. You guys probably seen this a million times. Drops in there, or like that, and bring it in upside down. Bring this over, or even better this way, because it goes down a little deeper, and then you put your cap, and the cap's got a cut here. You can use it as a coffee or hot chocolate drinker, and then it has a cover also that protects the bottom. And this whole setup, let me see what it weighs. I got my dandy handy scale. 1.3 pounds, so it's a pound 0.3 versus the, let me get rid of the water. So let's see, pot and pan. I still like this setup. It's if you hunt, if you're fishing trout, you can take it with you and you can have a ball, cook some eggs and stuff. And then you have the heat and the little holder, and you're looking at 1.9, which is not that much of a difference, but as you can see, it's a little bulky compared to the to that. Now let me get this measuring tape. This thing measures out at 6 inches. 6 inches by 4. So you know what? It's going to take a lot less room than all this setup, and it's I've seen some reviews. It's very reliable, is what I can tell. Can't tell you how it works where I hunt, because I go up above 8,500 feet, and last year, my God, it went down to 3 degrees. Not even the lighters wanted to work. That's why I'm taking good or reliable GP Vicks. The Bic works well because it's liquid. If you take one of those pipe lighters that is that Freon liquid, that what do you call that, propane or whatever, it's more gas than anything. It'll freeze on you and it will not work. That's why I had a lighter that cost me like $40, $45, and I still can't find it. I think I threw it in my temper. I don't know what I did with it, but it's not around here. I gotta still look for it. And this is what I've been taking now instead of the $40 lighter. And I also got a Zippo that I gotta refill. Zippo works very well. So that's the setup. I'm taking my canteen with the filter that I bought and my other backup. This is what I was telling you guys in the other video. This is the stuff I take. I don't take loose coffee or loose sugar. Nothing. This is coffee creamer, a packet, and then coffee, another packet. So you use coffee and then you put your creamer. So you go 1 to 1, and then Splenda or any other sugar. And then if you want to have something, if you're having a little fish or a little salt and pepper, doesn't weigh anything. So I just put everything in there. Now this here, it's a G2 thirst quencher powder pack. It's a fruit punch, and what I do is I put it in my. I used to put it in the bladder, but since I'm not using the bladder anymore, I'm gonna take these and make myself like a punch, have a little sugar in it, and like a soda. You need something else besides water, and that's what I take. I put everything in there. This canister is my pea canister. So yeah, I know you guys are laughing. You say, "Oh yeah, he's gonna have coffee with pea taste on it." But no, everything is rinsed, everything is clean. Luckily, where I go, there's plenty of streams in the area. No lakes, but there's a lot of streams. So this is my new trio. I'm gonna get rid of this here, the extra weight, and then if I would have taken this setup here, it would have been even more weight. So I'm not going to pile it up now, but anyways, this is the trio right here. That to me, it's a good setup. Oh, by the way, this usually goes for about $99, $100, and they only have this one as a demo. No box. They have the instructions in here, but they're so simple you don't need to read them. But no box or anything. And I went and talked to the manager, and I said, "Well, hey, give me a deal." He gave me a percentage off. I got it down to $62. Now for $62, can't beat this. That's an additional 30-something bucks you can use for whatever. So I like this cover that you can put like hot chocolate when it's really cold. Man, take a nice little drink out of this. So I think I got a very good deal, and I've been thinking about getting one, but that $100, and then they have another one that's $149 and $169. I mean, they got several ones. I don't know why. I mean, basically it's the same setup. It's just that the mug, it's a little bit smaller. But like I said, I can probably put a whole canteen of water. Well, no, probably about 2/3 of canteen of water in there, which is a lot. I mean, I'm not going to make soup for 10 people or anything. This is plenty for me. So I just wanted to share that with you. And my quest of reducing the weight, I think that's going to be my logo, my handle, reducing the weight. So it's not much what I reduce with this setup, but it's something. And it's less bulkiness because I don't have to take the stand and the pot and pan and the can over here with the sterno. So, and then forget about that monster back there. That's dangerous. No way I'm going to turn that on in the tent. It almost burned a hole. It was so quickly. It just went woof. And my heart just dropped. Oh my God, I'm going to be here with no tent, because you know that plastic tent, it goes up like, it's not plastic, it's nylon, which is the same thing. It goes up like nothing. It's like if you put gasoline on the damn thing. So that's it. That's the best. That's the best setup. Now I have this backpack here that I thought, for I don't know why, I thought it was the 2200. Let me see. Let me get my hat here. The Badlands. I still got the sticker on it. This is called the Hypervent Max 1. So I still haven't gotten around to packing it to see what I can take, and obviously I can't take as much as I used to in the other one, but this is going to be my bow hunting pack, and I'm going to be going to probably Staniel. I was just looking at the charts and the maps and all that, and I was going to go, I think I'm going to take a drive up to Staniel and go up there and just kind of camp off the truck. I don't think I'm going to backpack in. I don't know that area all that well. It's very thick, very heavy with timber, and I'm pretty sure there's other bow hunters out there. So I'm going to probably hike in a mile and a half, hunt, and then come back to the main camp nearby the truck. Because with this backpack, I cannot really pack enough to go in and stay like I usually do 5 days, which I love doing that. So it's gonna have to do. And by the way, this backpack, I filled it up with meat that I have in the freezer. I put like 50 pounds. It's perfect to carry meat weight. It fits very, very well. I haven't done a review on anything yet with this pack. Maybe later, in another time, I can put it on and actually fill it up with meat and show you how nice it fits, how perfectly hugs your body. It's 2,050 square inches, so it's 150 short from the 2200, but it's rigid. It's got the same type of frame. You know, it stays away from your back. I'll do a review on the whole thing. Not completely today. All right, guys. Hope you enjoy this. All right, take care.